Hello and welcome to the fourth edition of the Economic Times Healthcare Leaders Summit 2024. I'm Apurva Shukla and right now I have been joined by Mr. Ram Prasad from Salesforce. Hi Ram. First question I would like to ask you is what according to you, what kind of role technology plays in terms of improving business outcomes while improving patient experience?
Yep. I think the role of technology is twofold. One is from a clinical perspective, and the other is from a non-clinical perspective. Right? From a non-clinical perspective, technology can help improve patient acquisition and also improve bed occupancy rates, thereby improving or influencing average revenue per occupied bed. And how do we do this? It can be done through digital marketing, which includes and influences patients coming into the hospital in the first place, generating awareness, creating that mind share, and creating what we call as brand recall. And once that happens, then we also look at how can we manage the referral doctors, that because they are core part of the food chain in terms of driving traffic into the hospitals. So how do we ensure that the doctors are well aware of what your hospital really serves up? That becomes another critical factor. And then once the patients come into the hospital, walk into the hospital, how effective is your machinery to convert these outpatients to inpatients? Because that's where the meaningful revenue lies, right? And where the true uh, care can be provided to these patients. And finally, what then happens is, purely out of corporate relationships today, there's a lot of focus on employee well-being and employee wellness, and therefore hospitals will do better to have excellent relationships with corporates so that they can drive traffic into the hospital. These are all from a non-clinical perspective. From a clinical perspective, of course, there is, getting that entire 360-degree view of the patient is absolutely critical. Right, access to their clinical data in terms of their health records, their medications, their allergies, their tests that they've taken, the full 9 yards, right? All of this on a single pane of glass, all within the regulatory constraints, right? Alignment in alignment with regulatory constraints. All of these things become super important in terms of enabling that patient 360. Once that happens, then the ability to provide care becomes so much more easier, so much more smarter, so much more faster,
Right.
right? The post discharge care coordination and care plan becomes absolutely seamless. Then call center in a hospital plays a huge role in terms of the way that they manage appointments, in terms of the way they execute care, in terms of the way they manage the overall patient queries, both from a clinical and non-clinical perspective, L1, L2, all kind of support. Also is important from a omni-channel experience for patients, right? Not just traditional channels such as phone, email, website, but also modern channels such as WhatsApp, bots, a patient app, and so on. And finally, the ability to have all of these on one single integrated platform, right? All of this becomes absolutely important. And no technology conversation is complete without an AI story, right? Your lot of things today can be automated, right? Your discharge summary can be automated, your care plan can be automated, right? When you do all of these things, the waiting time for patient is so much lesser. So a good AI, a good technology, a good digital transformation initiative is all about helping improve patient outcomes while at the same time improving their experience, right? And that's what I think the role of technology today is.
If you have to sum up your overall experience in one word, what would that be?
I think it's fantastic. I was just speaking with a bunch of doctors and hospital administrators today. It's been a wonderful learning experience for me personally, but at the same time, it's this is super important from the perspective of what I've learned are trends in the space, right? What's happening in this space? What are the new technology adoption that is going to come in? How can we provide? How can provider as an industry uh, provide access to affordable healthcare to patients and masses at large? These are all wonderful conversations that are happening today, and so in that sense, I think this is truly enriching.
Thank you so much for the amazing insights. Stay tuned to ED Health World social media platform to know more about the event.